up, y'all? I'm gonna try this whole YouTube video thing of vlogging different stuff I'm doing to my mini truck, my 92 Nissan hardbody. I'm driving home from work right now. If I seem like I'm awkward or whatever, I'm not used to doing this, so something new for me. So, got a 92 Nissan hardbody, had it bagged, I bagged it. Did the rear, then did the front. Little 4-banger, 5-speed. Good little truck. Loved it. But I also love a V8, and always wanted a mini truck with V8, so I decided we are going to V8 swap the hardbody. No, I'm not doing LS. No, I'm not doing the 350. I'm going the... Why the hell are you doing that route of a 5.9 360 Magnum motor out of a 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 with the 46RE automatic transmission? Mainly because one, it's different. Everybody else doesn't do it. No one else is swapping those motors into mini trucks. Everything's LS swap or a 350 swap now. Sure as everybody knows. But I've already got the motor in the truck. Motor mount's done. That's about it. I still got to pull the body off and do the transmission mount because I needed the body. Well, had the body off so they could do the body drop. I wanted to get the motor in there while I had the room and clearance and everything with the body off. Got the motor in there, kind of got it set where it's kind of going to be at, and cut out the transmission tunnel and sat the body back on it. Got everything kind of situated. Then realized the motor was sitting way too far forward, and so yeah, had to move it back like 2 or 3 inches from where I had it. So basically the entire firewall had to be cut out, except for like 2 8-inch strips, because I still had the firewall cut out from tubbing it for the body drop. So I basically have the same size tire that will be on a 20-inch rim. It's just on an 18. But I plan on getting 20s, so that's why I'm running that size tire. So I know everything fits. The transmission and everything is still, I still need to build a cross member for it. It's sitting on a piece of 1x1 tubing going across the frame right now. At the height it's going to be sitting at. So I mean, I'll be able to show y'all how I got everything, because the body still needs to come back off. I'm in the middle of doing the trans tunnel right now. I got half of it built last night, and fixed to go home, start doing the other side, the passenger side of it. So once that's done and that floor is stabilized again, I will pull the body back off, finish up the fish plating the frame, because I did a stock floor body drop, and with 2x3 3/16 tubing. So that all needs to be fish plated in. If I can figure out how to edit the video to add in photos of it, I will add some photos. But yeah, the truck is stock floor body drop with a V8 swap, so you can only imagine how high the transmission tunnel is now. I have no idea if my dash is even going to fit anymore, or how much I'm going to have to trim off the bottom of it. Probably not going to be able to run AC or heat unless I modify the boxes. I still got the hole where the AC lines go through. Heater lines it's gone. I'm probably going to relocate that. So, being in South Mississippi, I would love to have AC, but I'm not even sure if that's going to be a possibility because of how high this trans tunnel is. I know my blower box will fit. I know that'll work. I'm just not sure about AC and heat boxes. Another issue I know I'm going to have is, if anybody knows them Dodge Magnum motors, the alternator and AC compressor sits on top side of the engine. So with the way I got the motors and tranny in there, because I got them both about an inch off the ground when the truck's laid out. I'm going to build a skid plate and everything else to go into there. I got to modify the front cross member and everything, but yeah, when all that's said and done, transmission sits hella high. If you know that transmission, it's not small. It's not light either. I still got to pull all that out anyway. It's just a bunch of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff done to the truck, but I'm really still got a lot more to do. I got a possible. I'm probably not even going to run stock hardbody tank, being that it's a V8 and it's like a 13 or 14, maybe 15 gallon tank. I'd run out of gas stupid quick. So, being that Dodge Ram has a 26 gallon tank, almost double the size, if not double the size of this hardbody tank. I'm probably going to have to build a tank out of sheet metal. I'm not going to do aluminum. I ain't got that kind of money. Steel tank, square. So yeah, I got to do that. I still got fuel pump. Going with a Walbro 350 or 450. I don't know. I have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure it's a 350. Still got to run all the fuel lines, all the wiring. The wiring, that's going to be interesting, trying to splice together Nissan hardbody wiring to Dodge Magnum wiring, because I mean, at least I got everything from the headlights of that donor truck to basically, only thing I didn't grab out of that truck was the harness going down to the back of the truck. So I have the entire inside of the cab harness. I have all the fuse boxes, all the under the engine bay harnesses, the headlight harnesses, fog lights, I mean everything except for the fuel pump wires that go to the back and tail lights that go to the back of a Dodge Ram. That's basically the only thing. Whatever else sensor wise that might be running through the back of the Dodge Ram. Otherwise, I have the entire harness. I just didn't think I needed anything that goes back there. I got the hard body wiring, and I can rewire everything else back that way anyway, which I'm probably going to do. So yeah, wiring, fuel system, going to take and oh yeah, I remember now while I was talking about the AC and alternator. Yeah, they stick out the hood. Yeah, so I don't know. I might make some custom brackets come off the bottom of the motor and stick them on either side of the bottom of the motor, because there's plenty of room there to put them. I just got to figure out alternator. I'm pretty sure I can do without a shadow of a doubt. I'm pretty sure I can take and mount that alternator, not a problem. AC might be a little bit more tricky because one, I don't have room with the 3-core radiator I got, and trying not to have that motor go too far into my cab. I don't have that much room. Actually, I have no room for an AC condenser in the front of the truck. It's literally going to be radiator, trans cooler. That's it. I have no other room. Maybe if I can find a small one to fit below my grill, behind the bumper, maybe. Otherwise, it's going to be underneath the bed of the cab, or underneath the bed of the truck, with a couple fans on it. That's my only other option. What else we got? What else we gotta do? I don't know. Just come along for the ride, and I'm sure it'll be interesting. Very interesting. Being that nobody has done this swap before. So, oh yeah, I still gotta take a Dodge Ram drive shaft to a hard body drive shaft, and let's hope the rear end holds up. Otherwise, we'll be finding us a Isuzu Rodeo Dana 44 and swapping that sucker in. But yeah, fun times. Be right back. Sorry about that. I had to run to the store real quick. But yeah, that's basically the gist of where I am at with the truck right now. Frame is done. Well, not done. It's been body dropped. The motor's sitting in the frame. Got the motor mounts done. Still got plenty to do on the frame. Still got plenty to do on the body, because I plan on trying to figure out a way to do a tilt bed and doing 4x4 fender, what do you call it? Splicing those in. On the bed. Let's see what else we got. I mean, it's just a bunch. Hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to run my bench seat. So me, the wife, and son 7-year-old, well, fixing to be 7-year-old. We all usually go for rides in the truck together. And I don't even know if we're going to be able to do that anymore because of how high this transmission tunnel and drive shaft tunnel is going to be. Because I'm going from a 2-piece drive shaft to a 1-piece drive shaft. So yeah. I did have a big old sound wall in the back. Some of y'all probably seen it, heard it. Loud as crap. That's why my son usually never went in the back, because all audio stuff back there. But yeah, probably gonna get rid of all that. Probably gonna do all that in the bed because I got a camper topper for it now. That's really what my club does, is the audio stuff. Not really bass booming, but stunt wall, being loud, tight. I mean, we do other modifications like I'm doing on my hardbody, but I mean that's what we're known for, is can you hear me now? Tight, stunt wall, in your face, loud audio, mids and highs. Yeah. I'll see if I can't add in some pictures of my buddy's truck, or a couple of them. But yeah. So think about maybe a tilt bed with all the audio stuff in there, and then camper topper kind of lifts up. I don't know. That's really down the road. Probably isn't going to be anytime before LST. And that's another thing. We're trying to get this truck done before the end of next February, so we can go to LST, and it won't be painted. I pretty much guarantee it won't be painted. It might be all one color, but it won't be painted the way I want it. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Oh, thank you. I was trying to get over. You could have waited until I got over, and then you will. Impatient. Oh, and he's handicapped. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna cut y'all off here, and I will pick you back up when we get to the house, and I will give you a walk around of the truck, and see y'all in a second. Okay, I am back. Another thing I want to mention, that all the stuff that you're about to see that I've done has been done in this driveway right here. You see where a lot of cutting was done, and it rained, and yeah, rust, yay. But yeah, taken, all done in the driveway, no lift, no nothing. I literally have a chain hoist in the tree in the backyard to take and pull the body off of the truck. So yeah, let me turn you all around. Okay, so yeah, got the foam blocks underneath there to help space up the metal to keep it up off transmission. Let's see. You see, floor's not cut out, stock floor. What else we got? Oh yeah, you can see where how much the firewall had to be cut out. And we got the strip there for the little strip over there. Cut out for the tub, still ain't done them yet. Just enough for tires clear. Probably gonna take the inner fenders that I had up front and rotate them around and use them back On the inside of the cab. What else? Oh, what else we got inside here? But yeah, you can see how much taller the trans tunnel is compared to stock. I mean, it's about 2.5 inches right there at the very back of the sheet metal, and right where the shifter was, or where the, I should say where the bottom of the dash met the trans tunnel, it's probably a good 4-5 inches taller. So like I said, I don't know what's going to happen as far as dash goes, so probably going to cut the bottom of the dash out and build a kind of a center console, because like I said, I'm not sure my seats are going to fit now, because the bench seat sat almost right on top of that transmission drive shaft tunnel. So yeah, I don't even know if that's going to work. So yeah, we go with bucket seats. I'm probably going to do the Roadie Fab seat brackets and get some bucket seats out of something. Not sure where I'm going to get them out of yet, but I'll get them out of something. Ooh, what else we got? Yeah, dash. Probably just going to build a center console if we go with bucket seats. Let's see what else. I am most likely going to just cut that out, because it is just not bad. But yeah, I don't know, it's just, it bugged me. Cut it right there at one time, so I didn't have that little tiny strip on each side trying to hold up the whole front radiator support, force support. So cut it there, re-welded it back. Probably gonna cut it again when I take the body back off. But yeah, had to notch the frame out. Got to plate that back in. I got to still wire wheel the crap out of all this. I'm trying to get my buddy's pressure washer. He's got the little attachment with the media blaster thing that sucks up the sand, and use a pressure washer to basically sandblast your whatever you want to sandblast. The thing works awesome. But get rid of all this rust. Frame's gonna be painted black. But yeah, as you see, so here's stop the water. Oh, I'm sorry for the noise with the AC going for the house. It should shut off here in a minute. But yeah, as you see, alternator here, AC compressor goes here. Let me get you a side view. Yeah, she's gonna be out the hood. I'm gonna modify that trans tube, get it shorter and lower, but yeah. Alternator and AC compressor are going to be outside the hood. That is why I am trying, well, I'll eventually get to trying to relocate the alternator down here and AC down here, because I have a decent amount of room once this thing is dropped, still right here and over here. There's the motor mounts that I built on each side. Power steering. I'm going to have to get all custom lines built. The motor is actually sitting I believe, 1 inch over on the passenger side. It is not exactly center, but my rear end pinion is not exactly center either. The center chunk, pumpkin, whatever the hell you want to call it, is actually 1 inch over to the passenger side also. So being that this big old behemoth of a V8, I had some clearance issues with the headers, block huggers, with the steering rack. Steering. Yeah. Oh, I can't talk today. Yeah, I decided to go with block hugger headers because the stock ones, well, just plain look ugly as hell. And also, they literally dumped right at the firewall. I mean, right at the firewall. So I would have to cut out even more. I didn't want to take out as much as I did, but it'd be alright. Got that back. Basically, the back of the block is maybe a ½ inch into the firewall, but that gives me just enough clearance up here to run my radiator basically flush with this right here, with this front core support, and sits underneath the upper core support, and it gives me just enough room to put my electric fans in there, because where I had it is so far forward that it just, I couldn't fit a fan in there, so I had to move it back. Plus also the lower engine cross member gonna have to be modified. Yeah, definitely gonna be modified. I'm gonna beef it up anyway just because of the V8, and I'm probably gonna take and build a skid plate to attach to it. What else we got? As far as the body drop goes, it's literally on the ground. 2x3 tubing. I think the only spot that I had to take a notch out, which was my fault for not measuring correctly, because I got the measurements off the passenger side, not the driver side. Me thinking that it's the same where it kicks up, you know, it's the same way. No, it's not. Passenger side, the kick up is farther back in the cab than driver side. Driver side sits about maybe, I think it's like 1.5 inches, 2 inches farther forward before it kicks up to the firewall. So I had to split all this junk out the way. And don't worry, all this crap, all this rust is going to be fixed and painted and epoxy primered, and the rust will not be there, so don't worry about all this. I mean, that's why I said this is going to be a long process. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be done this sucker before LST. Well, it's not going to be show truck quality. It'll be running and driving. I'm going to try to drive it out to LST. But yeah. Anyways, all this rust and everything, it's going to get fixed. It's going to go away. So don't bash me in the comments and whatnot about the rust. I'll deal with that later. Trust me. It's not going to be there permanently. It's going to go away. But anyways, yeah. I had to cut here, and slice it here, and let it come up, and beat it, and weld it, and beat it, and weld it, and to get it to where I take and have it to where it fits around the frame. That is the only spot in the floor that I had to cut to clear the frame, and that was my fault. If I would have known that this was kicked up a little bit more ahead of time, I could have changed the angle of the frame when I built it, and that would not have happened. Yeah, this is the bugs. Gotta love Mississippi. Yeah, trans tunnel is on this side. Still got to do some trimming and some filling on the firewall, but basically the passenger side gonna look almost the same. Filling that hole where the e-brake cable come through, and redo my brake pedal, because I put that up there and it's sitting way over here. I did not realize how far over that brake pedal went, so I'm going to have to modify that brake pedal and most likely the gas pedal and get them over in here. But yeah, as far as truck goes right now, when it lays out, there is no turning, basically. Trying to turn left is like, if you're an inch, half inch off the ground skating, you better be going straight, because you ain't turning whatsoever, because right there is the master cylinder, and that tire, when it's laid out, is, I mean, right up against that cut, and that master cylinder and brake booster is right up against that cut. So yeah, might be looking into a Geo Metro brake booster, or even possibly moving the brake booster over some. I mean, it looks like I got about maybe 2 inches, 3 inches on the inside. Possibly about the same up top to, well, I don't know, about 1.5 inches there. So, I don't know, we'll see. We might move it and over and get a Geo Metro brake booster, just to take and get it all to work. Here's the radiator I'm running. It is, I want to say, got it off of Amazon, no, eBay, either one. I've ordered from this supplier before for my old F-250 and diesel 7.3, worked like a champ, never had a problem out of the radiators, so I figured I'd give them a shot again, and literally had to find a, due to the inlet and outlet sizes, the, what was it, God, it was a, I think it was a 67 GTO radiator. I'd have to go back and look and see what I ordered, but I'm pretty sure it was like a 67 GTO radiator that fit and had the correct inlet and outlet sizes. I was going to use like Camaro one, but Camaro one has the wrong inlet and outlet size. I mean, I got a buddy who can modify them, who does aluminum welding, which actually this one needs to be modified anyway, because the inlet over there basically goes bloop right into the power steering pulley. So we're gonna whack that off plate it. Then I have a 90-degree tube ordered, and on the way it's going to come out the side and around, and it will clear the power steering pulley. Let's see what else. This is all Thorbro's kit back here. Thorbro's bridge kit. I think it's like the Gen 2, Gen 3 version. Thorbro's 4-link kit. I built that. Cross member. Yeah, basically from here back is stock frame, and from the front of the cab forward is stock frame, and just 2x3 tubing there. Let's see. Oh yeah, fuel tank. This is where we got the stock tank located. It is tiny. It's probably not staying there. I'm probably gonna move my tanks and compressors and everything else back here, batteries and everything back here, and then build a bigger, wider, deeper, because of how everything else is and how the bed floor is going to be planned out. That's probably going to be where my gas tank is going to be. Yeah. So that's also where I thought about putting the AC condenser if we run AC. So it's going to be interesting to figure that out. Who knows? I might take and make some brackets or some shit and put the AC condenser underneath the 4-link. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I don't know. Probably not. That probably ain't gonna work. God knows that ain't gonna work. Damn dry shaft there. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm really hoping I can find a small one to take and just put it up front and everything. But yeah, I want to blast this whole frame and get it painted, or I'm going to paint it. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the truck. Next time I get on the truck and start working on that trans tunnel, I'll make a video and let y'all follow along with me. And like I said, this is all new to me. I don't video record. It's usually go, get what I need to get done, and call it a day, and go inside and play with my son. But I had a couple people tell me that I need to, oh man, put this all on your YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. So that's what we're trying to do today. And from here on out, let y'all follow along with the progress of the truck and see how I'm doing, how the truck's doing, all that fun stuff. So until next time, I will catch y'all later. Out.